Earlier today, I went to my local Home Depot to try to figure out a solution for some lighting issues I've been having down here in my workshop. On the videos, it may look like it's well lit, but it's only because I have a lot of extra lamps and work lights in here to make that happen. It's actually quite dim. And I was helped by an employee named Al. That dude deserves a raise. What did Al do right? Well, first off, he talked to me like a customer and not a woman. And ladies, you know what I mean by that. But also, he came up with a simple and inexpensive solution to this problem I've been having. I don't really want to buy a new light fixture for up here because the ceiling is unfinished and I really don't want to spend the money on something like that. But I cannot take it being so dim in here anymore. So he came up with a really cool idea to use a splitter. I mean, I didn't even know they made these. This thing is basically a splitter for a light socket. And the reason why this can work is because the new bulbs, these LED bulbs, they work at a lower wattage than old incandescent bulbs. So fixtures that are made to be able to run, say, 100 watts of power are only going to be using, in my case, 26 watts of power because of the bulbs that I bought. I can actually use more bulbs in this. All right. Can you see me wobbling? Whoa, this table's a little not meant to be stood on. Now these are actually floodlights you would use on the outside of your house. They may be a little bit too much for this room, so we're gonna see. All right, let me flip the switch over here. Oh, look at that, that's rad. Decided rather quickly that these floodlights have got to go. They're gonna create way too many crazy shadows in here when I'm filming. Plus, every time I look up, I'm getting blinded. I'm gonna end up having a seizure down here or something. All right, trying it again. Ah, much better. Much better, much more even. All right, so let's do the shadow puppet test, shall we? Yeah, not nearly as bad. That little splitter, by the way, was only about $2.50. So yeah, might be doing that in all the lights down here. When I've had a good experience in a store like that, I'm really big on giving that employee props to their boss, because I know from personal experience how much that can help. I contacted my friend Cindy, who also works at the same Home Depot, and she said do that by using that survey at the bottom of your receipt, because their store manager looks at these every day. So of course that was the first thing I did when I got home. Al, buddy, I'm pulling for you. I hope you get a raise.